G'day guys, and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of Voxel Tycoon, and we're back in our Mods in the West Country series. Lovely trains going in and out of the main station here. Of course, guys, this episode is going to be slightly different. Just working out. Oh, hang on. There we go. I was just thinking, how do you play this game again? It has been a week or two. So I think let's have a bit of an update here, and then we'll crack on to the main part of the episode as these lovely trains go past. But in this episode, I think the very next thing I need to do, and I'm going to have to bite the bullet, I'm waiting for gold to be fully researched, and at the moment 76 sorties out of 100. So I've decided to completely revamp this entire area. So I'm going to destroy the station, and my main reason for doing this is going to be shared with you in just a sec. Let me let you enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I will see you in just a sec. A rainy Sunday morning here in London, and we've jumped into Voxel Tycoon. And yes, before we can move on into the next phase of the game, before we can start looking at salt production chains and gold production chains, which is very, very imminent, I think what we need to do is look at a new warehousing system. So I don't mind the five platform station here for the goods trains. I think that's good. Although I have a feeling I'll get rid, although it is built in nicely, and I think 5 works, but I want this entire section to be much, much better laid out, and I think I can do this a lot better. So I'm going to make some changes, and I need to have a bit of a think about how I'm going to do these changes, because what I was thinking as well is I wonder if having the road go right through here is just not the best thing to do. I think that's probably a bad spot for the road, so I think I need to really think about a different way of doing all this. Although the road under the train is kind of good, yeah, I need to have a good think about how things are going to be done. So let's go ahead and make some changes. Now I want no trains to be in the station, but I'd like to see if I can get no cars on some of this as well. So let me see. It seems to be nice and clear here, and I'm going to get rid of quite a few different things. Let me just start deleting, and we'll start to have a look. Now let me see. I've got to look at the levels as well. So if I get rid from here, and say there. Actually, let's try and do this a little bit neater. We're getting refunds, which is nice. So then I can do full blocks now that I know where the cuts are going to be. Yeah, then I can just get rid of full blocks. So everything should be gone. It's going to leave quite a few supply chains just up in the air, and that's just going to be how it is. It's going to empty quite a few warehouses out, but I want real access to the warehouses where I don't have to be putting different sort of conveyor belts under and over in a haphazard way. The garage definitely doesn't need to be there. Your storage area, yeah, I'm even going to get rid of you. Look at all this. This is going to be gone. So we did, I think we had 460,000 at the start of the episode. I'm just going to get rid of all these. We're going to look at the road layout next. I don't like the idea of these conveyor areas going directly under there. I don't want to get rid of my research, so out of scope for this. Let's get rid of these two while we're there. But out of scope for this redesign will be these two and just those two at the moment. Although these are the storage for that. This is the storage for salt. I think I'll leave these two as well because I don't mind them being there like that. But we might put a slightly bigger... I've got to think about how I want... the road system to be able to get underneath and across. That's going to be the thing. The road system is because from here, so if where the road system basically, see, I don't want this to be here anymore either. So the Ori North should be, I want that to be gone. So let's get rid. We'll get rid of all this, and this, and then it's just a pass through. And then I'm going to get rid of, please, from there and everything here. So we can start to level out some of these areas next. Radio, yep. And I need to make sure this truck can get out of there first. But once that truck gets out of there, I don't want anyone else to go into there. So hopefully these guys are on their way out. And then these guys should turn around. Okay. Getting rid of all these. So we're going to have to make sure later on we reroute a lot of the 600,000. See, we are getting a lot of money back. This is going to be an expensive thing to do. There's a lot of trucks that can't find their way. Yeah, and I might have to send some of them back to garages to decommission them. Yeah, okay, let's get this on this one. Actually, I wonder if maybe just to do this, I wonder if what we do is let's pause the game for a sec. Let's just get a road that will get its way in there. Although, no, a lot of them might have been going to pick up. Okay, so what we might do here is just send them back to... Yeah, let's do this. Let's grab a garage, connect it in here. Yep, and let's send all of these trucks back to garage here. Okay, so we'll send you to there. You'll go to... So this is just to get them off the road. Now, I don't know how many trucks are in that tunnel, but let's see. Okay, so you're going to be doing that. That's... Okay, let's see if they just unspawn their way through. Is there anyone in the tunnel? I don't know if there is. I don't think so. But these trucks should go. Are you... You're gone. Brilliant. Okay, let's unpause the game now. And let's go back to destroying. And I think we are going to get rid of the tunnel. Let me see. The tunnel is interesting there, but I just need to see how do I get trucks on the other side. Because this is where... Right, okay. What we'll do is, let's do this. So we've got 570,000. The train system is there. I've got to be careful. Do I want to really change this up? Because we've got... I think we've got this forest here, which we must account for and must not overdo things because we can't really expand too much. And I'm wondering whether to leave the train system as it is. Clear these guys out. Okay, let me at least bring it to there so it's symmetrical. Okay, and then I'm going to bring these guys down as well. Let me go to there, so that kind of works. Then, right, from here, let me, I'm going to, should I get rid? Yeah, I will get rid of that. Yeah, because it goes right into it. Although, I wonder if maybe it could be okay. Where does it come up? Right, I'm thinking... Yeah, let's get rid. We'll rebuild it. Come on, we want to do this properly, don't we? We want to do this really properly. Okay, good. Right, so if I go here and then I go leveling, so let's firstly tidy that up. Yep. And let's tidy, how much is it going to cost to tidy this up? If I do that, 3,000. What do I have to do this? 90,000 just to do that tiny little bit. Okay, and then what we want to do is, if I've got this one up one, I'm thinking what we do is we level the whole thing out to there. It's 185,000. So then it's all on the same plateau, which is not bad. Yeah, I don't mind it being one up. One up is fine. I think that kind of works because it would cost quite a bit of money to redo. If we have a look here, 45,000, that'd be 300,000 just to do that. And I don't want to... That means that'd be 600,000 to probably maybe 700,000, and I want to have money to build stuff. So I think I'm better off doing it like this. Let me just get rid of, please, a few more of these guys. Yep, and then we will definitely level off this next bit. Thank you. Yep, and now we want to make sure this is going to be expensive. This bit. Okay, we don't have enough money. I must save some money there. Oh geez, maybe what we do is, what if we do this, that, and then we level these guys out? Could be good. So we do have a couple of different levels here, and that way it doesn't. That way the mountain kind of does go up, but it's a nice plateau up to the mountain. Could be interesting. Could be a nice little way of doing it. Let's see. What is going to be the best way here? I'm wondering if I run the road all the way around this way. Now, I've left myself without the road, I understand that. Okay. So, the best thing we could do now is work out where we want. Let's work out exactly where we want our, from the roads, our, what are they called? station, our road station. Yeah, road stations. The pickups. Now, some of these larger ones from the mods are good. This has 6. So if we have a look there. Just looking at the sphere of influence there. If I put it like this, because really what we need is it to be able to access. So what we could do, actually, I think what I'll do is I'll try and run a road. Try and run a road across the top first. I have all warehouses up here. So if I do a road there, say I do a road there, then I try and go with my station and I put the largest one. Yep. Okay, that's going to give me quite a bit there if I do these guys like that. Just thinking about warehouses. Because I don't need this to be huge. So let me put, now please, let me put one more. Let me put roads. Let's go to, oh, here we go, sorry, warehouses. Now I want all the warehouses to be these little narrow ones. These are good, these mediums. They're all the same. Or these, sorry, these two are the same. See, they're not hugely, quite a lot too long. Thinking about connectors at the back. These will be for this. So if I've got that there, if I put one here, because what do we want this to be? Do we want a road that comes around here? Because I think these guys are going to go as well eventually. I'm wondering if we want a road to run all the way along here. Yeah, and that would be kind of cute. I think that would be really cool to run a road along there and have it connect in behind. That really looks industrial. I like the look of it. It's I don't know if it's the best kind of form, but that kind of deals with that nicely. And then if we put a warehouse straight away, and maybe what we could do is these brick warehouses or the large. Okay, these guys are these the same size? Okay, let's put him there. I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. Let's put him quite central. So he'll go here. So that means anything dropping off from there into there will be fine. And there into there will pick up. So that's things coming off the rail and into the pickup for the cars, or off the cars and into the pickup for the rail. So that kind of works. Then if we go here and look at our road station, biggest one, and we put this, now we can make this thing as large as possible. And I think we need this to be kind of, ooh, I'm looking at this side. See, I'm looking at where it kind of, so if we do it there, let's do it there. I don't know if that's where I want it. And let's go with the this guy coming out. So the cars should go in one side and out the other. And I do want to see if I can get it symmetrical. So it'll be there. Yeah, would that work? Okay, that would work. So it'd be like that. Okay, we'll connect up one. We won't do all of them until we're happy with it. So that's that, and I'd then have room to put more warehouses up the back here. So how are we going there? Have we borrowed any money? Did we already borrow some money? I don't know. We did not. Yep. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so we get the warehouses now. And we put these guys. Now there's no front, there's no one end, is there? Nope, they're the same. Okay, let's line it up with this. So is it, so he's there. So that would be here. That leaves room at the other side for, so that connects up There's no harm in putting it there, is there? I'm just thinking if we have to put a conveyor belt at the front of some of them. I think we should do that. Okay. So that's how that will connect up. Yeah, then we might have to connect some of these with conveyors. And I don't know if I should put them too close together either. Right, okay, cool. So let's get the road system happening. I wonder, I wonder for now if we could do this. Yeah. Just thinking about this road. We can't do a curved tunnel, can we? We cannot do a curved tunnel. If I go like this, tunnel. Alright, let's do that then. Try the road again. And let's see if we can do tunneling, please. There works. But I think we're going to run into big trouble with the train system. And I can't afford the train system to be... Yeah, I've not got any room for any of this, have I? I do not. No, I think we're out of luck there. Right, okay. So what about if we did this? What about if we go like this? Alright, then we do this. And I'm just going to chip away at this. That's not bad. Okay, at least that kind of... I don't mind how that looks. Right, and then we try and get this guy to be... gone, and then if we do some terraforming, we want to take away some of the... No. I want to take away some of this. So what about if I do that? Now we'll see about this. I don't think this is going to work. Actually, we can get rid of this road. We don't need that. And then we can go... We'll see if this will work. It goes up. Oh, that works. Okay, cool. So that kind of works to get to there. And I'm going to get rid of the other road shortly. Then this road here needs to get across. Which means... I wonder... Okay, these guys need to go away. Yeah, this is always going to be a bit of a puzzle to fix this up. I mean, really, this is going to take probably... Well, what we'll do is we'll get... Let's let those guys go back. Yeah, they're gone. Okay, speed 1, pause. What we'll do is we'll get the gist of it on this, and then I think I'll fix it off camera, a lot of it off camera, because it's just going to be a lot of fiddling around, isn't it? Okay, because then really, these guys are not needed, are they? Nope. Not that one. So these guys are not needed. All this road system is not needed. But then we're good there. Okay, cool. So, I think the best thing we can do here, because I want all this room for expansion, so let me see if I could then just neaten this up a little bit. And then, actually, what we can do is see where we can get this road in. Yeah, we might try that. Okay, let's go. So this because this transfer station is going to be important. Okay, let me see about this. I kind of want it to be there. And there. Okay, that's good. Okay, so they connect up nicely. These guys will... Ooh, they don't connect up nicely though. Okay, so we need this to be gone, just that corner. Then we want this to connect up. So we want the last bit to connect, and then we'll work out where the road connects into it. Yep. Okay, we might as well make these. Let's commit to it. This is what we're doing. I'm then going to assign different lanes of this area and just have, like, you know, the wood lorries coming up this side. I think that'll be quite important. Rightio. I did turn music back on as well. Okay, so that's no good. So what we do need is this to be here and then there. And then get rid. Okay, good. Okay, cool. So I think that kind of works. Yeah, it kind of works. Yep. Okay, there's a general layout, and then that means we definitely don't need any of this. Making sure I don't delete the station by accident. And let's flatten off this. Ooh, not enough money. There we go. We've got plenty of money to do all this. I mean, we're going to really put ourselves into hock, but that's fine. That is fine. Okay, then it's really connecting up the services and seeing if we're good to go. I wonder if maybe I should try and see if I can get a bigger train in here, because I think we won't no longer need this. Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to bite the bullet here and just get rid of these guys and see if I can get, using this footprint, I've got a five platform train network going in. These should all be gone. Yeah, the idea was to get rid of all this spaghetti anyway. Now these can go. Right, and then we know we can go up to here. In fact, I think what we could do is go up to... if I go here with the warehouses, and I put this in here, it's connecting up to there, so that's fine. And now all we need to do next is, you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to cut this guy off, and we're going to go and see if that train is going to be the station is going to be any better off. Okay, so that's there. So we've got 5 lines, and I want to see if I can get rid of this station right now. Okay, refund 130,000. Keep that in mind, 130,000 refund. And now we go to rails, we go to stations, and we do the regular standard vanilla freight station. And we use this to max. Well, hang on, let's not worry about that to start with. Let's get the length going to 250 meters, which will be the highest. Oop. So I think it might not have been the largest size anyway, because it's not letting me build that anywhere. So we must have had an issue. Okay, so what we'll do is we will just get rid of a few little bits up here. So let's go goodbye, because we can shorten some of these. Right. And jump straight onto this. Stations, freight. Oh, not enough money. Right, maybe we didn't have any problems there. So if I go here. $500,000. Okay, let's see here. Rightio, and let me get rid of that and do that. Right, okay. So that is the 5 that we had, and that was there. So we could have fit that, we just didn't have the money. I need to make sure I check that. Then to make it bigger, here's right up against it, but I want to line up these, don't I? Or do I? I think I do. Oh, do you know what? I'm not. I'm going to push it right up here and just see if we can make this work. And we're going to push it up further a little bit as well. So let's get rid of these guys. Yeah, because we've got a bit of room to play up here. I think we can do a few things. That one. Then we'll go, let's get rid of them all to here. About there. I'll get rid. And terraform another block. A couple of blocks off. Yep. Okay, this just gives us a little bit of room to play. Station? Large. Large. Okay, that's 6, and we're now going to do this. Now, what is the hold up over there? Aha, that's that. So it's only when you turn the camera you can see some of those extra bits. Rightio. Oh, by the way, guys, just while we're doing this, everyone looking forward to the passengers update. Been checking on the Discord, chatting with people on the Discord and stuff. It's interesting. They still haven't said they're not going to release it before the end of the year, but I think we're looking at December 31st, which is fine. I mean, I'm going to be away, so it's going to be hell. Well, not hell, but it's going to be hard to not want to play it immediately, but I'll be roaring back on about the 2nd or 3rd of January from somewhere. Here we go. So we move this right across. That's going to be where it's going to be. It's at its maximum length, isn't it? So we're looking at 250 meters. I'm going to try and get it in there like that. Okay, that's that. Now let's look at an extra. So to make it bigger, we go like that, and we go like that. Can we? Okay, so that's too big. So that's the length. So we go from a 5 to a 7. And that is interesting if I do it at that length. And I think I could move it one across and line everything up nicely. Gee, I wonder if I could get in. Let me see. I need to look at the middle line. So the middle line needs to line up with this part, and it does. Do you know what? The middle line does line up, so I'm going to go with that. Middle line lines up with that nicely. Let's move him up a bit. Yeah, there we go. Cool. I think that kind of works. And I'm now going to also... no, I can't do anything there, can I? Right, I really wanted it up against this, but it's right up against that. So that's fine. It is what it is. We are where we are, and that's how it is. Right, the station is now a lot larger. 2 extra lines in there. It's still in a roll-in, roll-out formation, which is good. I'm happy with that. We'll have to fix up all the signaling. We don't have the money to fix these bits. But yeah, let's see. I have a couple of minutes left for this episode. I think, what have we got? We haven't got the road network in yet. These guys, it's a longer trip for them to get around. Oh, you know what? Maybe. Oh, maybe I can get these in now. I wonder. Maybe I can do that. Let me try something here. I don't know if you can go in at one depth. I've not done these tunnels for a long time. But if I do, how if we do this? Oh, we're definitely going to need to borrow some money for this. Because if I can solve the car bit... Oh, we're getting into the part where we don't have the money. Actually, we could be interestingly in a stalemate there, so I have to be a little careful. Let me see how much this is going to cost first. Yeah. Alright. So then that would be there. These guys are gone. So if we then did these guys gone. And let me try the road situation and go into tunnel from here. So if we go to tunnel, and there's a tunnel portal, is it? Yep. So that's 99,000. Can't build here, but can it then? Yes, it does complete. Now that's 186,000, and the tunnel portal will be right up against it if I put it there. That works, and that brings me back to grade, doesn't it? It does. And then if I do that, that might be the way we do it. Now I know that the circle of influence around this guy extended around here, so I've shot myself in the foot a little bit with that because you know, I've got to be careful about this offload. But I think I need to think about this being not so much about the trucks, more about the trains. So I think we're going to be okay. I've just wasted all this money putting these down. Refund. Well, we refund some of it. Yeah, we'll get rid of them because it's going to just remind me of how much I nearly bollocksed up the game. So we did come close to bankrupting there. I've got to be careful because if we look at it, I've only got 400,000 to borrow, and I have. At the moment, I have a lot of services that can't run. So I need to resync up. I need to relet all these trucks out, and I need to resync up these guys and then send them all back to here, make sure they go to the Ori sidings, which I don't think it was called previously. So what I'll do is I'll do that. In fact, let me go to Garage and go release all. Speed 1, and then clear out these messages, and then we'll see these guys who have problems, because these guys here are going to Ori Annex, Ori Northeast, so that's fine. Let's see. Well, they will, because they're all taking iron products, and these guys are all taking iron products as well, so that's not too bad. They'll do that. Take the alt mode off. Don't know why we had alt mode on. So that'll all work pretty nicely. I'd need to then look at some of the other stuff like the wood supplies and then go, right, okay, cool. So now what we do is we stay on speed 1 and we start to just solve the problem. So the first thing will be, what's the first car that can't get in? Car 20, and we pause. And our car 20 is a, what's he taking? He's taking, this guy here is taking wood beams. And so then I need to work out, well, he's going wood beams. It was Ori North. It's now going to be wood beams. And that was because we originally had Ori North. We had a little transfer station here, but Ori North is now gone. Station was destroyed. And I want to remove that if I can, because what we'll do is we'll just get rid. And I think once these trucks here, so these guys and these guys, once these guys are routed to a different one, the Ori North will go. I think it just shows us where it was. So that's kind of pretty good. And then, so now we'll be able to get all these products, and the row of conveyors can come alongside of the mountain and straight into the back of those. So that's where I want that to be nice and neat. I think that could be kind of cool. And I have left room at the front, so I wonder if I need conveyors to come out as well. I don't know. No, I don't know. I think I would use maybe a different area. Yeah, so I'm going to keep working on this off camera, get these ones up and running just so we can get the money coming back in. And yeah, this has been our reinvention of the entire area. And let's have a look just from here. It's funny because at the moment, if you look at it, we took out the tunnel, and I think we put the tunnel in just one block across. It's not a huge change. The station doesn't look too different. It's lined up with exactly where it was. It's just two platforms longer, but it is bigger. And then this guy was just here, but we've just moved it across. But we had a whole mix of warehouses, and the payoff for this design is going to be that the warehouses can all be in a nice line, and these warehouses can be in a nice line, and I can see what I've got going on. So I think I'm going to leave this episode here. This has been a yeah, I've got to remember I need these guys to access it as well. I might have to, yeah, because these guys have to have a way, I suppose. I think I'm going to leave some room here. I just want this all to look nice and neat. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm just thinking. I want it all to look neat, but at the moment it could be interesting. Okay, so the episode is going to be left here. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe to Stitch Up. We're sitting around 100 subscribers at the moment, and I appreciate that. That's great. We're looking forward to the passengers update, and I'll see you in the next episode of Voxel Tycoon. Cheers.